everyone, Rachel Caldwell here with Seattle Reign FC head coach and general manager Laura Harvey. Laura, coming off a 1-1 draw with the Orlando Pride last weekend, what were your takeaways from the match?
I was disappointed after the game that we didn't get the 3 points, and I think credit to Orlando, they reduced us to real shots on goal and making the goalkeeper make saves, but I think generally overall the goal we conceded we were disappointed with, and I think we have to get back to learning that sometimes games aren't going to be super easy for us, which this one wasn't. But I think on the balance of play and the saves that Hayley made that kept us in the game, we have to work out how to go back to winning games 1-0, and I think that's a huge part of our development right now.
And after 2 matches at home, head on the road for 3 games, how important is it to get results in these road matches?
Yeah, and even more so now that we didn't get the 3 points against Orlando, it puts us in a position where in these 3 games we've got to pick up points where we can. All going to be tough, all in the middle of the day, in the crazy heat, so very different to what we're used to here, but we're always confident when we get on beautiful fields like all 3 of those are, that we can play the game the way we want to play it. But we also know that we have to slightly tweak things in preparation for the environment, and obviously all 3 teams are in and around where we want to be, and we know that each one will be a very different proposition for us, so we have to take each game as it comes, but just focusing on trying to get results out on the road is obviously a big focus for us right now.
And it all begins this weekend with the Houston Dash, a team that the club has had a lot of success against. How do you make sure that continues this weekend?
Well, I think we're disappointed from the Orlando game, and we want to put that right, which puts us in a good mindset going into the Houston game. I think coming off the victory against Washington, it was hard to really get that fight and desire in the whole of the game against Orlando, which I think let us down a little bit. But there's no doubt we've got that back in preparation for Houston, and we have to take that there because, yeah, we've done well against them, but there'll be one day where we don't, and we have to make sure that that's not this week.
And it is the first NWSL Game of the Week on Lifetime for the club. How exciting is that to be a part of?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure we can put the 6 and 5 on like we have in previous games, but I think, the lifetime exposure for the league is huge and vital, and we're glad that we can have our opportunity to get on there, and we want to put on a performance that we're proud of.
And finally, you've talked about how you've wanted the defense to tighten things up a little bit in matches. How do you expect to do that this weekend?
I think just keeping our shape, working hard, being smart in that heat, and being careful with the ball, I think is a big part of our game. I thought the opportunities that Orlando created often came from us giving them the ball. So we've got to be better at that. And when we are good at that, then we're a really difficult team to play against.